How to prove lost wages. I cannot tell you guys, every time I get a new client, one of the first questions I ask them in my intake is what they're doing for work. It's very important for me to know this because, in order for me to prove your lost wages, there are certain steps that need to be taken. Because not everyone earns money the same way. Some people work for Uber or in the gig economy, other people work a simple W 2, some people own a business or work commission. So there are steps that you can take to help your lawyer prove your lost wages. So the first one is pretty easy. If you work for another job, like say you work for Walmart in the distribution center or you work at Stop and Shop, if you're a salary worker or something of that nature, your lawyer will typically ask your employer to fill out a lost wage verification. Literally a piece of paper that lawyers will send to your job asking your HR department to fill out exactly how long you are out of work for. Now, make it easy for your HR department. If you go that route, you need to have an out of work note. This is why it is very, very important to see doctors, and you need to give a copy of that out of work note to your employer. That way, when your lawyer reaches out to your employer and asks about how long you're out of work for, it makes it very easy for your employer to respond and say, Bob was out of work for 3 months from this date to that date. Okay, now that's in the traditional job where you get a W 2. Now, if you own your own business or if you're an Uber driver, a couple ways to prove lost wages. One of them is I will have my clients send me their prior earning stubs so I can look to see, what type of earning potential, how much they earned, say in the 3, 4, 5 weeks before an accident. And I'll use that information to say, okay, well, in the 5 weeks before the accident, my client had earnings of $8,000. Well, I'll use an easy number, $10,000. So that equates to $2,000 per week, and they were out of work with a doctor's note or unable to work for 10 weeks. So therefore, 10 weeks at $2,000 a week, $20,000. Very simple. What about people who work jobs that have a commission structure, right? Such as myself, or a bonus structure, because you never know exactly what you would earn week to week because it changes. In that case, what I'll do is, in addition to getting a verification from my client's job as to how long they missed work for, I'll use my client's end of year pay stub or W 2, and I'll divide that typically by about 48 weeks because obviously people do take time for work for vacation. So let's say someone earns 100 grand a year. I'll divide that by 48 weeks a year, and then that will give me a running average of what their average weekly wage would be based upon, again, their own W 2 or final pay stub that I didn't create, but that was created by their job. So if you're in an accident, you need to talk right away with your lawyer about the steps that you need to take to help your lawyer prove your lost wages. It can be the most significant swing in your case. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, give me a call. My number is below. And I practice in Rhode Island, Mass, and Connecticut. Please call me. The call is free. My number 401-556-6552. And until next time, be well and take care.